How you doing? My name is Wade Vogan. I'll tell you a little bit about myself and how I got to be a high school counselor here at Montauk Junior Senior High School. I grew up in an alcoholic family. My dad's an alcoholic. 3, 4, 5 nights a week growing up. Never knew what he was going to do when he came home. Spent most of my childhood and younger teenage years of protecting my brothers and sisters, my mom from my dad. That made me angry. I love football. Football was an outlet for me. I got to hit somebody as hard as I want, and I wouldn't get in trouble. That's something I found solace in. Was a 4-year letterman at Sharon High School, 3-time All-Conference. I've been a linebacker, offensive lineman, first team All-State my senior year, defensive MVP my senior year. I was lucky enough to college scholarship to Edinburgh University. I made a dumb decision. I left football. It was a decision that I went home and my parents went back in the house. I stayed with my grandparents for about 3 years. It didn't go over smooth with them. I went from having a free education to having to pay for my education. That's the hard part, doing the right thing. That's what I preach to my kids. The easy part is doing the wrong thing. That's no brainer. The hard part is doing the right thing. You have conscious choice each and every day to do the right thing. That's why, like I said, as I am now as a high school counselor, I try to preach and model my life how I want these kids to grow up and mature. I was lucky enough to get a job at Georgia Junior Republic right out of college. It was my type of environment. Kids from the streets, kids from the projects, kids I can relate to. It's very easy for me to relate to those kids. That's how I grew up. And I wasn't satisfied though. I wanted to get a master's degree. Went back to my master's degree in 2010 in school education, counselor education. You gotta keep grounding. Anything you do, you can't be satisfied. You can't be complacent. You always want to better yourself. That's my goal. I like to always better myself. I was lucky enough. After 2010, I was lucky enough 3 years later, to get a job in a high school. I tried interview after interview, couldn't get into a school. Finally caught a break. And now look, I've been here at Montauk for 3 years now as a school counselor and also the head football coach. I'm doing something I love, making an impact on kids, doing things that I wish people had done for me. The kids that know me know I give a shirt off my back. I love them each and every one of them. Anything I do for them, they know I do that for them. A lot of trivials and trials in my life, ups and downs, but the bottom line is you keep grinding, you keep waking up, you keep realizing you're blessed to have another day. It could always be worse. So somebody walks a mile in your shoes, you never know. You never know what it's like to be in somebody else's shoes.